Number 2, Cade.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Thunder. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Chicago, they are still holding on to that #1 spot midway through the season. I really admire how consistent they've been continuing to play their brand of basketball.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Terry is out there with MP. And it's Vucevic, then it's Buzelis, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. And for Detroit, they've got Horford. Karis LeVert is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Durant, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. So, Tim, many have speculated that being an NBA coach is one of the most thankless jobs in all of professional sports. Do you agree with that?
Well, Kevin, it certainly can be. There's an awful lot of pressure that comes with those coveted positions. There's not a lot of job security. And, of course, there's always the difficulty in dealing with star players. But when you win, I don't know there's a better job in professional sports.
And when there's winning, there's always coaching probably at the core. Am I correct on that?
There is no doubt there has to be cohesion between a coaching staff and that roster if you want to win at the highest level.
Now, here's Dosunmu, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Over the course of his career, being able to consistently score on the inside will pay off big for MP.
Thompson for the triple. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And you know what? We've run out of superlatives to describe this club. They've been untouchable. 31 straight wins. Do you hear me? 31. And sometimes it looks like they're not even breaking a sweat.
Well, their run to this point, incomprehensible. There's no question this will end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks we've ever seen. The only question that remains, what is a team going to do to end this streak?
Now, here's LeVert. This game we saw him score 13. MP right side. Pass to Buzelis. Screen by MP. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Dosunmu with it. Now defended by Cunningham.
Nice kick out by MP. Great awareness for such a young player.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. MP is number 1.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
Pass to LeVert. Horford sets a screen for LeVert. Inside. Oh, that's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And the basket by MP.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now, here's Thompson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Cunningham's shot is off.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
MP with it. Duran picks him up. MP kicks to Terry. Here's Dosunmu. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. A 12-point game. Outside, Horford. Pistons passing it around. Duran with the bounce pass. Three-pointer, LeVert. They get the rebound. Shot's good by Duran.
Well, that's what I love about Duran. He understands his game and his limitations. He likes the ball down low. He is not going to take too many threes.
The Bulls leading by 10. MP deciding where to go with it. Here's Dosunmu. He has 6. And the basket by MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Cunningham outside. In the corner, Horford with it. There's the triple. Good work defensively by Terry. Bulls have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And let's swing it over to Shams Charania, who has the latest scoop on activity in the Western Conference.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. As the trade deadline gets closer, it's the Lakers front office making things happen. They needed someone to lock down the paint, so they went out and got big man Jonas Valanciunas. He's valuable on both ends of the floor, and Valanciunas is also an expert at guarding in the paint. He can score as well, and he's got double-double potential. Still late in his NBA career. Huge get for them.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA, and we thank Shams for always bringing it to us. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Celtics put on a show. He had 57 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Great. We'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
MP with a screen on LeVert. Terry the pass to MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 15 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
LeVert against Terry. Cunningham for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
MP, no good. Pistons trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Duran with a screen on Terry. Here's LeVert. No good again that time.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
You know, Tim, regardless of where he's played, Caris LeVert has always found a role.
Well, there's a lot to like, Kevin. He can defend as well as create offensively, and that means he's going to be in your rotation.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. For the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Al Horford. And quickly in for Thompson. Then for the Bulls, Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Terry. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Cunningham outside. LeVert against Giddey. The kick out to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Here's Stewart, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting
at a high clip.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks. You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
On the wing quickly. Oh, and there's the alley-oop and the dunk by Stewart.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. MP finds Giddy. A three-pointer, no good. And so quickly, we'll bring it up to the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 14. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Cunningham outside. Stewart in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Chicago with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin. Ends up going with the new group. Duran the pass to Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Now here's Duran. Vucevic defending. Quickly the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Cunningham with the slam.
Cunningham showing you some of that athleticism.
MP with it. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Terry outside. Back to MP. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Vucevic. No good on that one. Great defense that time from Duran. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but that's a product of that hard-nosed style.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. If you think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Buzelis' shot is good.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
Now, here's LeVert. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And this team really counts on Durant for exactly that, securing misses and then immediately taking it back up.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Get up, get up, get up, and start making some noise. Here they come. Yo, Piston dancing.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Cade Cunningham.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Terry, the pass to Dosunmu. And there's Terry. Pass to Dosunmu. 6 to shoot. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Cans it from downtown. Vucevic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Earlier in his career, Vucevic didn't take any threes. Now they've become one of his staples in terms of his offensive game.
A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Chicago calls timeout. Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. The Pistons second.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
And a wide open look for MP. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Horford with the bounce pass. Three-pointer, LeVert drains the three-pointer. LeVert's got 5 points so far.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Here's Giddey. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 6 points for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Cunningham dishes it to Horford. Thompson outside, back to Horford. 13 feet away, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Bucket is good. That's 10 points for Vucevic.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Terry against LeVert. Tries the spin move. Cunningham outside. Off target from three-point range. Chicago's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And there's the bucket from MP.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Over Terry. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he knows how deadly he can be off the dribble. I like the assertiveness Cunningham showed right there.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Pulls out front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Detroit Pistons.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball.
That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
The dunk contest and the three-point contest are the only things missing from my resume. Now I regret not doing them.
I would actually pay to see you in a three-point shootout. That's great television right there.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And so, MP will bring it up for Chicago. And let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Ayo Dosunmu. What are they telling you, Allie?
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Chicago. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got MP. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Terry. And it's Dosunmu in at the three slot. Just 5 to shoot. MP kicks to Vucevic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his third assist on the night. Detroit with the ball. Cunningham outside. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Cunningham's got 11.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
Horford with the screen on MP. The tray kept alive. Three-pointer. And again, Cunningham missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Detroit has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Thompson outside. It's Duran, top of the key. Thompson finds Cunningham. 4 on the shot clock. Yep, it counts. And it's 13 points for Cade Cunningham.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
MP passes to Vucevic. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Horford. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Chicago has gone 1-2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. MP passes to Dosunmu. MP, that's for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 30 points for MP. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you, Kevin.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Horford. Cunningham against MP. Cunningham's shot is off.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really, right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your four teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Horford. Rebound by the Bulls. Buzelis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
LeVert screen on MP. To stop the run, Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, that's why he's an all-star. When Cunningham gets going, there is no answer defensively.
To the wing right side. And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 39.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
LeVert kicks to Cunningham. To the middle. Horford in the post. Vucevic defending. No good with the layup. Pass to MP. Terry outside. Back to MP. Good, that's another bucket.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scorers this league has ever seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening. And it's Terry with the ball for the Bulls. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
To the inside. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight. Chicago's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. MP finds Dosunmu. Here's Buzelis.
2 minutes remaining in the
And here is Dosunmu. 10 points for him. From outside, off the mark. MP against LeVert. Thompson outside. Nice move. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
And Chicago shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. MP with the bounce pass. Pass to Buzelis. And stolen by Horford. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And if Duren decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
MP kicks to Terry. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. For Chicago, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Shooting for Chicago. Terry at the line for 2.
Free throw, good, Terry. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Josh. He's checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for Terry. Now Duran. Levert the pass to Cunningham. Back to Levert. Shot from 16. The shot is good off the backboard. Cunningham's got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
They've got Jalen Duran. Thompson is out there with Horford. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Levert in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Smith sets the pick for Herder. Just 5 on the clock. Back to MP. And again for 3.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most 3-point makes in a season.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the 2-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Cunningham against MP. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Yeah, players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo!
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Here's Cunningham. Nice form on the 20-footer. Cunningham's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
The 3 from MP. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
MP passes to Smith. Collins up top. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Thompson finds Horford. Thompson against MP. Cunningham for 3. Back to Horford. Pass to Levert. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Smith. And it's Giddy with the ball for Chicago. MP, it's blocked. Now Levert. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Cunningham. That's good. And it's Levert with the assist. Cunningham's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
and this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Yeah, and watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
All right, a special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Guys?
Yeah, I like that approach. A very good approach. Thanks. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP, and Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
MP against Cunningham. MP outside. Can't connect. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
An incredible display of shot making and clutch play, MP, as you reach the half-century mark in a win. You look like you are not going to be denied. Was there any extra motivation for you in this one?
My motivation evolves with every game. I didn't come to the arena thinking 50 or bust tonight. I just started getting good looks and cashing them in. And that left my teammates free to focus on other stuff, winning plays, crashing the boards. That's what I'm happiest about. We just want to win, and we did that tonight.
Congratulations again, MP.
Hey, I appreciate you.
Back to you, Kevin.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks. And that about wraps it up.